Okay, we're ready to keep going.
All right, we're back. Let's do if you need the music, if you're just joining us, you can jump on the Orm Crawl website and download the music. It's all public domain stuff, so we've posted it up there. So feel free to download that or open it up on your computer, whatever you'd like, and you can follow along in the music. Okay? And if you have any suggestions, this is our first virtual rehearsal. So if you have any suggestions on what would be more helpful for you or more enjoyable, then leave us some comments below. We're happy to take some suggestions. We're just trying to figure this out too. So we're going to start with Our Wedding Day. And we're just going to start with the melody at the very beginning. We didn't get to this one last week, so we want to make sure we got to it today. And just for now, anybody who wants to, go ahead and sing the melody, okay? Because you'll have something similar throughout the piece.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Very beginning. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let's get the right key. Here we go. Ready and. Sopranos for right now. Altos, we'll do your part in just a second. Ready, and. I'm careful with the word lining up there too. At midnight I arose. Right? Ready, and. At midnight I arose. 2, 3, 1, off. I would fly to my love's castle. Ready, and. Let's go back and get the alto part in there. Starting in the middle of page 2, then according to promise. And I'll try to play both parts.
Should I show the sheet music?
Sure.
I don't know. Okay, so there for the altos. Can you see it?
Perfect.
Measure 20. Pick up to 23. We'll start with the sopranos and then the altos come in the next measure, 2 measures later. Ready, and. Let's just do the alto part just so you can make sure you're seeing all the right pictures. And later, if you want to go back, you can put it together with that recording too. Here we go, just altos, middle of page 2, pickups to measure 25. Ready, and. Then according to promise. Ready, go. Let's go on with both parts just to finish it off. Soprano, and then we'll have the alto coming at the end of this page. So then I dreamt last night. Then I dreamt last night.
Sorry, where are we?
Just going on from where we were.
Okay.
So page 5. Ready, and. Then I dreamt last night that my true love came in, and she walked up so soft that her feet made no din. And I dreamt that she whispered to me, and it said, "It will not be long now till wedding day." I forgot to play the alto part. Sorry, altos. Let's do that again. Starting at, and I dreamt she whispered. And when we get to what she actually whispered, let's sing that really soft, okay? Because it's a whisper, right? Good. Starting with the sopranos and I dreamt, and then we'll do the alto pickup this time. Ready, and alto. Very good. I think we're going to change the rhythm, but I'll let you know next week for sure. Just where the words line up. I think it's weird to hit wedding on that downbeat. I think it would make more sense to do till our wedding day. That feels more natural to me, but I'll let you know for sure next week.
There's also a typo on the top of page 6 in the soprano part. It's supposed to say and did say. It says and did say.
And did say, yes. Men, we're not going to go over many of your parts because you guys are just doing drones for most of this piece. Yeah? I think you can do that on your own, or we'll do it when we put this song together. Okay, here's your pitches. Practice that at home. Put this little 2 seconds on repeat, and then you can rehearse it as much as you need to.
That was it. Just keep repeating that every 4 seconds,
That's
and
your
you're all
part through
done.
most of this song. Tenors have a few little parts, and let's just go over those really quick. The first one happens on page 4, top of the page. Or if I, ready, and. Or if I was an eagle and had 2 wings to fly, I would fly to my love's castle, and it's there I would lie in a bed of green ivy. I would leave myself with my 2 folded wings. And then you go back to your drums. That's your part right there. And it's kind of just a little counter melody thing that's going on. But yeah, there's that piece. Let's move on to the next one.
Cool.
If you have any spots on this piece that are tricky, let us know in the comments, and then we'll be sure to hit them really good next week too. Let's go to Fair Phyllis. I think the most useful thing on this one is going to be to just go through on each part, make sure that's really solid, and then we'll play through them all together. I'll have Ashley sing a part, and I'll try to sing a part, and we'll make sure it kind of fits together that way. Okay, so let's actually start with the bases, because you guys didn't get to do anything this last piece. Let's start on Feeding Her Flock. I'm going to go to your part really quick. There we go. Right where you come in, basses. Here we go. 1, 2. Feeding her flock here to mountainside. And that repeats, but we're going to go on just for time. The shepherds. 1, 2, 3. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone. 1, 2. 3, 4, 1. When he found her, oh, then they fell kissing, oh, then they fell kissing, oh, then they fell kissing. Let me repeat that part again. Okay? Very good. Couple text things. Top of page 2. But after her lover, Amintas, hide, as in to go quickly, went quickly.
Amintas hide.
Amintas hide. After her lover, Amintas hide. Tenors, let's do your part, and then we'll put those two together. Feeding her flock, beginning. 1, 2.
Feeding her flock near to the mountainside.
Very good. The shepherds. Ready, and a 1. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone, but after her lover. 3, 4, 1. But after her lover on Minta's heart, up and down we wander, 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 till she was singing. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. When he found her, oh, then they fell a kissing, oh, then they fell a kissing, oh, then they fell a kissing. We repeat there, okay? Let's do that last little bit one more time, just so I can play some of those right B's, naturals and flats all over the place. Start at when he found, top of page 3. 1, 2, 3. When he found her, oh, then they fell a kissing, oh, then they fell a kissing, oh, kissing, oh, they fell a kissing. All right, let's try to put those two parts together. I probably won't be able to sing much this time, but I can play, and Dell will sing one of the parts.
I will try.
Ashley will try to sing tenor. Here we go. 1, 2.
Feeding her flock near to the mountainside.
Nice. The shepherds starting with the tenors. 3, 4, 1.
The shepherds knew not whither she was gone.
1. 3, 4, 1.
But after her lover on Winter's night, up and down we
Tenors, let's just do that one tricky spot one more time. From the last measure of page 2, you have all those 8 notes into the top of page 3. That page turns a little tricky. Slow it down just a little bit. Ready, and a 1. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, while she was missing. Okay, and you can repeat that as many times as you need to. All right, ladies, let's hear the altos. From the beginning. Feeding. 1, 2. The shepherds. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1. notice is when we get to measure 20, the sopranos and altos are basically doing the same thing, just offset from each other. So the sopranos pick up is the same thing that the altos are doing 2 beats later. So the sopranos come in up and down, and the altos, and then they do it again. It's very, very similar. It's almost an echo. There's a few parts that are a little different. All right, sopranos, your turn. Very beginning. Ready, and. The shepherds. The shepherds do not whither she was gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that part one more time. But after her, bottom of the first page. Ready, and. But after her lover. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 1. And there's another one of those typos. It's not wandered. We're doing wandered, just like everybody else. He wandered, going on. Ready, and a 1. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing. All right, let's try the sopranos and altos together. Men, if you want to sing along, go for it. It'll be great practice on your parts. I just can't play all 4 at a time. So, all right, here we go. Fair Phyllis. 1, 2.
Feeding her flock to the mountainside.
The
Shepherds knew not whither she was gone. After her lover went inside.
3, 4, 1. Let's do that little section one more time. Starting at up and down. There's a lot of voice crossing. It makes it really tricky to play and to sing. Here we go. Up and down, top of page 2. Starting with the altos. Ready, and a 1. Parts again a little bit next week. See if you get the beginning up till through the up and down. So up to the weird meter changes. See if you can get all that done by next week. All right, let's go to something a little bit more simple. A little bit more simple. If you love me. At least the first part of this is pretty simple. Let's do all the men together. Let's do bass tenor, and then we'll do the ladies. I think we can do that for now. If you need separate parts, then let us know. We'll work on them again next week. Bass tenor, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and.
If ye love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another forever, may abide with you forever. In the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of truth. In the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of truth.
Good. One more time just for me. Actually, let's just break these ones up because we're doing different things now. Start with the tenors. The tenors, ready, and. Very good. Basses, starting on the downbeat of page 2. That be ready and go.
That he may abide with you forever, may abide with you forever. In the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of truth.
1, 2, 3.
In the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of truth.
All right, nice job. If I am going too fast, even especially in like my directions, I tend to speak really fast when I'm rehearsing because I'm used to high school students and I just make them keep up with me. So if I'm talking too fast for you to keep up, then let me know and I'll try to talk slower. Okay? All right, ladies, let's start at the beginning together and then we'll break it up for the second page. Alto, soprano, ready, and. Breaking it up apart now. Let's start with the altos. I can't sing that, so I should do it. Ready, and. Oh, sorry, page 2. Page 2, that key.
Okay.
Ready, and. breath in the whole song. Let's just do that last even the spirit, or the last two even the spirits. Middle of page 2. This is pickups to measure 22. In the spirit of truth, that big jump in there. Ready and. In the spirit of truth, in the spirit of truth, in the spirit of truth. Very nice. And sopranos, top of page 2. Ready, and the 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Actually lower than the altos for a lot of this last page. You guys kind of do a lot of voice crossing here too. All right, should we try to do the whole thing with everybody? Say yes.
Yes, that sounds like a really good idea.
All right, I have a little bit of introduction here. Let's see if I can do this. Very beginning. 1, 2, ready, and. There's that piece.
Good job, guys.
All right, what have you not done yet?
I love alas, I love thee.
I love alas, I love thee. That's the next hard one. All right, I think we did the first page of I love alas, I love thee last week. So let's focus on the second page. It's the trickier of the two. We're just gonna have to do one part at a time because it's a little tedious. No one's doing the same thing at the same time for most of this page. So let's start with the altos this time because you guys lead off this page. So this is the second ending, bottom of the first page. Come kiss me. Here we go. Slowly for now. 3, 4, 1. Second altos, you guys are on the quintus line, right? The alto 2 line. So that was the first altos. Let's do next the tenors, because you guys are the next to enter. With the pickup into page 2. Come kiss. Here we go, tenors. 1, 2, 3. Come kiss and come kiss me. 1, 2, 3. Come kiss me and come kiss me. starting out, you have those running eighth notes in measure 20. That's the most interesting thing in like this whole piece. No, it's not really interesting, but it's a cool moving line. So let's get into that. Right there. So it's the last measure, top of the page. 3, 4, 1. Sorry, B natural. Do it again. Ready, and 1. Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's do alto 2s next. Alto 2s, you start in measure 14. And you're on that weird tenor line, you're going to have to read the treble clef down an octave. Come kiss me now. Ready, and 1. 3, 4, 1. You gotta have that same eighth note thing just down there at the bottom. So you have Phyllis, my Phyllis. Fun, jumpy eighth note part. All right, basses. Come kiss, ready, and 1.
Come kiss me then, come kiss me, come kiss me then, come kiss me on the willows.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
More lovely than sweet feathers.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
More lovely than sweet feathers. More lovely than sweet feathers.
Very nice. And I think the only one we haven't done yet is the sopranos. Measure 15, sopranos, ready, and 1. You have to make sure that the then in measure 28 is a B natural. Some of us want to do the C there. Lovely then, sweet Phyllis. Lovely then, sweet Phyllis. Okay? Alright, we're not going to worry about putting this together this week. So maybe run through that a couple times, just each of your sections in that rehearsal, and then we'll try putting it together next week, okay, when it's a little bit more solid. Okay, just for something easy, let's do Down by the Sally Gardens. And we'll just sing this straight through. Really quick, if you weren't here last week, let me tell you where we're going to breathe and not breathe. So starting at the beginning of Down by the Sally Gardens, no breath, my love and I did meet breath. She passed the Sally Gardens, no breath, with little snow white feet, breath. She bid me take love easy, breath, as the leaves grow on the tree, breath. But I, being young and foolish, no breath, with her did not agree. Okay, and that's the verse we did. Basically, we're going to follow the punctuation. Okay, so where there's a comma or a period, we're going to take a breath. Where there's not, we're not going to breathe. All right, beginning. Here's the accompaniment as well as I can play it.
Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the
And that whole piece, we were kind of singing aloud just so you can hear parts, but that whole piece is really soft. The only dynamic marking is the piano. We'll have a bunch of phrasing in there, but the whole thing is just kind of subdued and easy. Okay, I think we only have one more, right? Irish Blessing?
I think so.
All right, let's go through it once and we'll call it a good rehearsal. The first verse is just to ooze on melody, or the first part, A to B. And then B to C, I think the whole thing is all just everybody singing the melody. So let's sing through that once. I'll just play all the parts, and then we'll get some of the parts at letter C. Okay? So this is letter B. Pick up the letter B. May the road. 1, 2, 3.
May the Lord always rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm on your face, and the rain fall soft on your feet. And until we meet again, my friend, may God hold you in the palm of His hands.
And we'll just crescendo slightly through God. I don't want a lot, but I want to keep the sound moving because there's not anything happening. We're all saying God. May God hold you. Please hold you. And then we'll bring it back for the end of the verse. Very good. Okay, sopranos. You guys are just the melody, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let me hear both men's parts going on at letter C. Bass clear, ready, and
May the road rise up to you. May the sun shine on your face, and until
piano reduction and see if that'll help. Letter C. We won't go ahead and do the beginning. We'll just start at letter C. With the pickup, with the sopranos. 1, 2, 3. Great rehearsal, everybody. Like this video, share it with your friends, see if they'd be interested. Leave us comments on things we can do better. We want to make this a productive way for you to learn your music and to join us virtually.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks everybody for joining us. It was great to sing, even if we didn't get to do it all together. I hope the video was useful. We had about 15 people all together joining in live, so it's fun to sing with you guys, even if it is virtually spread all over Utah County. Appreciate Russell and Ashley coming to do this with us. They did a great job, and we'll try and see if we want to hit some more practice next week or if we just want to redo this. So thanks everybody. If you were here, would you please like the video so that we know that you're here? And if you want to share it as well, once it's onto the regular Facebook page, please feel free to share it, and hopefully even more people will be joining us. We'll see you again soon. Thanks, everybody.